Elon Musk recently highlighted that 2025 will be a pivotal year for purchasing a Tesla Semi, primarily due to the significant savings in the total cost of ownership, TCO. Tesla's electric truck presents a compelling financial case, offering much lower long-term costs when compared to traditional diesel trucks. In the next 5 years, operational savings could reach up to 22%, making it a smart investment for both fleet operators and independent truckers. Furthermore, tighter regulations surrounding Class 8 trucks, coupled with more rigorous safety inspections and increased penalties for violations, will likely create additional challenges for those relying on diesel-powered vehicles. In this context, the Tesla Semi's cutting-edge technology emerges as a game-changer, enabling businesses to avoid extra costs and boost operational efficiency. The Tesla Semi has already proven its capabilities, boasting a range of up to 500 miles on a single charge and the ability to recharge to 70% in under 30 minutes, thanks to Tesla's advanced battery technology. On top of that, the current U.S. Department of Transportation regulations do not impose any changes to the 40-ton weight limit, giving the Tesla Semi a major advantage over conventional diesel trucks. So, what truly sets the Tesla Semi apart? Why is the development of an efficient electric truck such a milestone for the transportation industry? In this video, we'll dive into 4 key reasons Elon Musk is confident the Semi will dominate the market by 2025, with the 4th reason being truly extraordinary. Despite trucks accounting for only 1% of the vehicle fleet, they are responsible for around 20% of total emissions and more than a third of airborne particulate matter. More concerning, diesel trucks are a major source of carcinogenic emissions, posing serious risks to public health and the environment. During the Tesla Semi launch event, Musk emphasized that the vehicle outperforms traditional trucks in every category, from performance to operating cost, even under the most demanding conditions. In some cases, the Semi can even rival rail transport in efficiency. However, creating a groundbreaking electric truck goes beyond simply adding batteries and an electric motor. It requires overcoming numerous engineering challenges to ensure the final product is practical, scalable, and capable of meeting the real-world demands of freight transport. Changes in tax policy expected in 2025 will also affect truckers directly. As Musk often points out, it doesn't make sense for a trucking company not to want to save money. To illustrate this, Jake, a 47-year-old trucker from California, shared his story. A new diesel truck today can cost up to $250,000, including taxes and fees. However, the real cost comes from fuel. Over approximately 8 years, a diesel truck can burn through $620,000 in fuel, while a Tesla Semi would only consume around $155,000 in electricity during that time. This means that even at a price range of $180,000 to $250,000, the Tesla Semi will quickly pay for itself through operating savings. With anticipated policy changes in the U.S. in 2025, tax incentives for electric vehicles could shift, directly influencing the industry. One hotly debated issue is the potential impact of the Inflation Reduction Act, which could reshape the electric truck landscape. Additionally, there's uncertainty surrounding the future of federal funding for charging infrastructure and support for battery production and factory upgrades. The recent revision of electric vehicle tax incentives in the U.S. has raised concerns among consumers and transport companies alike. The government plans to cut subsidies for electric vehicle purchases, including discontinuing incentives for charging stations and financing for battery factory modernization. While this could influence the market, Elon Musk has already stated that the Tesla Semi doesn't rely on these benefits to remain a financially viable option. That said, the Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, could offer significant perks to companies investing in electric trucks. If buyers meet domestic manufacturing and component criteria, they could receive a tax credit of up to $40,000, roughly 15% of the cost of a conventional diesel truck. Additionally, states like California and New York offer extra incentives for electric truck purchases within their jurisdictions. To qualify for the EV tax credit in 2025, certain requirements must be met. The vehicle must be new, produced in North America and include a minimum percentage of components and batteries sourced from the region or countries with trade agreements with the U.S. income limitations also apply, determining who can claim the benefit. Models with larger batteries often qualify for higher incentives, making vehicles like the Tesla Semi even more financially appealing. In the commercial sector, the U.S. Internal Revenue Service, IRS, offers a credit of up to $40,000 for heavy-duty electric vehicles, based on the battery size and the truck's intended use. Since the Tesla Semi is classified as a long-haul vehicle and features a high-capacity battery, it is likely to qualify for the maximum incentive amount. This translates into substantial savings for both businesses and independent drivers. For instance, a trucker purchasing a Tesla Semi for $180,000 could effectively lower the cost of $140,000 by utilizing the tax credit, making the purchase even more appealing. This tax break can also be applied to cover various operational expenses, including insurance, maintenance, and even expanding the fleet. Fuel savings over time are one of the standout features of the Tesla Semi. Companies like DHL and Saia have already proven that operating expenses can be significantly reduced. In California, where electricity costs average $0.30 per kilowatt hour, a Tesla Semi driving 6.5 miles consumes about $3.30 in electricity. In comparison, a diesel truck, which burns about 1 gallon per mile, would cost around $3.66 for the same distance. Although the per mile difference may appear small, when scaled up to hundreds of thousands of miles annually, the savings quickly add up for fleet owners. The Tesla Semi is transforming the trucking industry with its sleek, highly efficient design that addresses many of the mechanical issues typical of traditional diesel trucks. Diesel-powered vehicles are burdened with bulky engines, complex transmissions, and numerous moving parts that are prone to wear and tear. The Semi, on the other hand, significantly reduces these vulnerabilities, resulting in much lower maintenance costs. Tesla estimates that maintaining the Semi costs only 10 cents per mile. So, a driver covering 100,000 miles annually would spend approximately $50,000 in maintenance over 5 years. In contrast, a conventional diesel truck costs about 20 cents per mile to maintain, totaling around $100,000 over the same period. However, the advantages of the Tesla Semi go beyond just lower repair costs. Diesel trucks require frequent maintenance, such as oil changes, exhaust system repairs, and engine overhauls. Each of these service stops not only incurs additional expenses, but also causes downtime, which can negatively affect logistics efficiency and profit margins. Additionally, the second-generation Tesla Semi excels in both power and safety. Even on steep grades and when fully loaded, it delivers impressive performance and enhanced stability. Tesla reports that the Semi can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 20 seconds, even with full load and on a 10% incline, something that traditional diesel trucks can't match, and that may even cause instability under similar conditions. Currently, the Tesla Semi is equipped with a 900 kilowatt-hour battery, consuming an average of 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, providing a range of up to 500 miles on a single charge, as demonstrated in various tests. However, Tesla plans to upgrade the truck's battery by replacing the existing 2170 cells with the new 4680 cells in the next generation of the vehicle, which will be produced at a newly established factory. This shift is expected to significantly improve the vehicle's efficiency. The 4680 cells boast 5 times the energy capacity and 6 times the power of the 2170 cells, enabling greater range without the need for a large increase in the number of cells. This is a crucial consideration for electric trucks, as reducing the overall weight of the vehicle enhances its payload capacity. The Tesla Semi's durability is equally remarkable. One of the prototypes has already exceeded 250,000 miles in just 18 months without requiring significant maintenance, highlighting its reliability. In contrast, diesel trucks become more costly to maintain as they age, undermining their long-term economic feasibility. Battery energy density advancements have been a key factor driving the evolution of electric vehicles, and Tesla remains a leader in this space. While automakers like BMW and Ford have the capability to develop similar technologies, Elon Musk's approach has focused on vertical integration, which increases Tesla's independence and operational efficiency. The 2025 Semi will exclusively use 4,680 cells produced in-house, marking a complete shift away from the 2,170 cells used in earlier models. The development of these batteries involves detailed calculations to assess the energy needs for various versions of the truck. Engineers carefully consider factors such as air resistance, wheel friction, and gravitational forces during inclines to ensure the battery has the optimal capacity for maximizing the vehicle's range. In terms of aerodynamics, the Tesla Semi excels with a drag coefficient of just 0.36, better than even the Bugatti Chiron hypercar in this category. In the U.S. heavy-duty transport sector, Class 8 trucks are limited to a federal weight cap of 80,000 pounds, 36 tons, including both the vehicle and its cargo. Increasing the weight of a truck reduces its payload capacity, which is critical for long-haul logistics. Unlike fossil fuels, which have a high energy density, batteries present a challenge in this regard. As a result, achieving an optimal balance between weight and efficiency is essential for ensuring that electric trucks can compete effectively in the long-haul freight market. The payload capacity and range in an electric truck present a unique engineering challenge. Adding more batteries can extend the range, but it reduces the available space for cargo. On the other hand, using fewer batteries increases the payload capacity, but limits the vehicle's range. So, how did Tesla tackle this issue? Elon Musk asserts that the Tesla Semi is not only quick, but also revolutionizes the efficiency of freight transport. Its performance is remarkable, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 20 seconds, even when fully loaded. However, the real innovation lies in its design, which is optimized to reduce weight. Weighing about 26,000 pounds when empty, the Tesla Semi can carry up to 40,000 pounds of cargo, matching or even exceeding the capacity of traditional diesel trucks. This efficiency enables companies to transport more goods per trip, improving profits and shorten the payback period to less than 2 years. In an industry where every pound and mile matters, the Tesla Semi presents an operationally and financially advantageous solution. Tesla's supercharger network in the United States has grown substantially by early 2024, with California leading the charge. The state boasts 426 stations and over 8,300 charging points. Driven by its high rate of electric vehicle adoption, Florida and Texas follow closely, each with about 150 stations, offering nearly 2,000 charging points combined. Other states, such as New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and North Carolina, have also expanded their charging infrastructure, facilitating the nationwide transition to electric vehicles. Tesla has approached the production of the Semi with a strategic, phased plan, prioritizing real-world testing before ramping up production. A prime example of this is the Frito-Lay facility in Modesto, which was upgraded in 2019 to showcase the benefits of zero and near-zero emission technologies. This initiative led to a 91% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, demonstrating the potential of electric vehicles in commercial transportation. PepsiCo has taken this effort even further, teaming up with the California Air Resources Board and securing $15.4 million in funding to purchase electric trucks, including the Tesla Semi. In December, PepsiCo received its first batch of Tesla Semis and quickly integrated them into its fleet. Within a matter of weeks, the trucks were branded, drivers were trained, and 4 Tesla megachargers were installed, each capable of delivering up to 750 kilowatts of charging power. Early results show that the Tesla Semi not only lowers operating costs, but also sets new benchmarks for range and charging efficiency. The first-generation model offers a 500-mile range and can recharge up to 70% in just 30 minutes, thanks to Tesla's megacharger technology. With plans to rapidly expand this infrastructure, Tesla is making long-distance electric transportation more practical than ever. By 2026, when full-scale production of the Semi is expected, the range is anticipated to increase even further, and charging times will be reduced by more than 30%. With the rollout of a 750 kilowatts ultra-fast charging network, Tesla is continuing to lead the way in energy efficiency and battery technology. What are your thoughts on the Tesla Semi? Let us know in the comments.